The new update's out and we've got a lot to cover. There's some free stuff, some cool stuff, and something you're gonna want to know about. To start off though, the new mode is active, Arenas Duels, and despite having the name Arenas, it feels nothing like Arenas. This is a brand new experience for Apex. It's got no loadouts, no healing, no legend abilities, no downtime, just pure 1v1s. And it's impressive how they did this, because when they said there would be 30 people in a server, I thought everyone would just get their own bit of the map to fight in, but instead, you have the whole map to yourself to fight in. Respawn must be using the same tech they use in firing ranges, where people share firing ranges but they're invisible to each other. In the fights, your opponent uses the same legend and weapon as you, so this is a pure test of skill, and also your enemy is highlighted at the very start of the match so you can see the direction they're running in. This flows perfectly, and the system to match you up with players to fight is pretty quick as well, but you can't use legend abilities in duels, at least for the next few weeks. Speaking of legend abilities though, you guys need to test Vantage. She feels insane right now. Her jump goes further, she jumps quicker, she is now a full-fledged movement legend. And to give you an idea to how nice Vantage feels, here's a clip of me double jumping off Echo and immediately pulling out my gun and shooting a target in the air. The buff to Vantage is honestly so strong, it's hard to get used to because her bat flies so far away now. And of course you may know, it's not just Vantage's movement that has seen absolutely amazing changes, but her sniper has as well. The laser doesn't activate until you shoot, and now you can see when you look at your weapon in your UI when your laser is active, so you know when you're compromised. Also, she now has the gun shield generator on her ultimate, which is a purple perk. You either choose between 5 seconds off your attack or the gun shield generator on your sniper, which is a very hard decision actually. Yeah, basically Vantage feels absolutely awesome. Also, the R301 can now take the gun shield generator. I actually got to try it a bit in a fight in duels, and it feels so strange, but also it doesn't feel as intrusive as I thought it would. I don't know why Respawn are pushing the gun shield generator so hard, and honestly, it just makes me think that they're gonna rework Gibby in the future, because his passive is literally becoming useless. Watson, of course, has her new electrified door ability, which just works. Call me Todd Howard, but it integrates perfectly into her kit. Essentially, it's as simple as doors around her fences get electrified, and when you walk through the door, it temporarily unelectrifies the door, much like a fence would unelectrify. It's simple, it's amazing. Watson is now back, especially considering the fact that any enemy Ash or Sparrow that walks through her fence will have their movement ability deleted, so they will lose their dash or double jump temporarily. By the way, Ash's single dash feels fine. After playing around with Ash, losing her double dash upgrade is fine. She's fine with one dash, especially now the cooldown is shorter. Ash is now balanced, I would say. Also, if you're probably aware, if Ash and Sparrow get hit by an arc star, they lose a charge of their dash or double jump, and it's all the more satisfying seeing it in game. Well done, Respawn, this is feeling good. One thing that honestly does feel good, because I tested it out for a video the other day, is the new aim down sight animation on the Mastiff. Respawn addressed the fact that if you had a good bolt with the Mastiff and spammed it, your reticle would never center if you spammed, which was really annoying because it turned shooting with the Mastiff into a guessing game. But with the new update, the Mastiff got new aim down sight animations, and I can report, side by side, it feels amazing, it feels fresh, and Respawn have addressed this big issue with the Mastiff, so it's great that they're tackling these quality of life changes. Much like how the console on the Arsenal is now bigger, once again, it's big, you can see it, you're not going to accidentally pick up weapons when trying to upgrade your existing weapon. Speaking of weapons though, I have noticed something with Arenas Duels. If you're only good with a select number of weapons, me, play Arenas Duels because you get forced to play weapons you wouldn't normally play, and definitely improve at them because you're literally forced to use them. Like, there's no better way to improve than being held hostage and forced to use it. Let's go to the lobby though, so we can see the free stuff that we can get with the new event. First, before that, you may notice that the lobby now has a new look to go with the milestone event, but also if we go into the Legend Select screen, it looks very different. Respawn have reworked the colors of the class icons, and also now if you hover over a legend, they flash and have a white tint over them, and if you select a legend, well, they're very clearly selected, making the Legend Select screen just a bit more readable and a bit more friendly. Because realistically, if you're a new player just joining Apex, look at the amount of stuff on the screen that you're probably not going to understand. What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? You know? So anything to make the game a bit more clear to new players is great. Over to the challenge tab, and we only have one set of new challenges, which is with the new event. So we don't have anything akin to the start of the season. Like every event, you can complete tasks and get free rewards on the reward track. And Respawn haven't shown us the reward track, and the final reward is actually really nice. So let me show you. So for the free rewards in this event, we start off with a badge, and then we get a sticker, and then we get some trackers for the free Wraith skin. I ain't gonna complain about free trackers. And then we get some crafting, we get some little bits and pieces, and then closer to the end, we can pick up a banner frame, which isn't too notable, a car skin, which is awesome. This isn't epic, and look at the effect Respawn put on this. I don't think they've actually used an effect like this for an epic skin before. So instead of like a single moving texture, we have several texture variations that it cycles between. Really cool sketchy effect. And then finally, we have this Wraith skin as the final free reward. It's very simple, but honestly, the colors are nice, the hair's nice. I'm definitely going to equip this in my favorites. And this reward track is obviously attached to the new event, and the new event is a milestone event. I'm sorry. And the milestone rewards aren't even that good. They're literally just packs. This is definitely a cop-out in my opinion, Respawn. The main reward is a prestige skin, and then the milestone rewards are packs. What is going on? But for the skins, we have an Octane, we have a Newcastle, which is so jarring, give him his beard back. A Crypto, people are definitely going to want to pick this up. Mirage with no beard, once again, give them their beards back. This is abuse. And then we have a Horizon skin, a Rampart skin, and then a few miscellaneous weapon skins. And for those Sparrow fans, I know you're also dedicated to him. He does get an epic skin in this event. No legendary yet, but you can't be an epic. On a good note though, luckily the legend skins in this event can be bought straight up or crafted straight up. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is the first time we've been able to craft milestone event skins specifically. I might be wrong, but I don't remember seeing this type of user interface in the store before. Regardless, if you saved up some crafting, get a skin if you fancy it. I picked up the Mirage one because I like Mirage and I had the crafting for it. The store on a whole has seen a refresh, and we have 2 collection events returning. But first, the Void Reckoning store is here. Not the best skins in my opinion, but some of them are nice, like the Wraith one. We also have the Death Dynasty event returning. We have some select skins returning in some packs. And then further to the bottom, we have 2 collection retro packs. The System Override pack, which allows you to buy out the full System Override event, and if you buy the full thing out, you will get the Octane Heirloom. And then the Spellbound event. So once again, the same deal. If you buy the full thing out, you will get the Seer Heirloom, which was released with the Spellbound event. Finishing off on cosmetics, because I don't want to talk about them anymore, we did get a new battle pass, quite a nice one. I assume most of you are going to buy this regardless of if the items are cool or not, because everyone's in a habit of buying the battle pass every single split. But honestly, the Nemesis looks better than it looked in the promotional pictures for some reason. I'm not sure what the deal is with that, but I ain't complaining. But honestly, after playing this update for a few hours, it's almost like Respawn have a new developer team. It's insane how much Respawn have changed their approach to the game. And honestly, it's been for the better. The game feels better. They're leaning into stuff the community cares about. They're cleaning up issues everyone's complained about for years. In fact, just this update, we got a huge audio fix. And I'm going to say something that might be a bit controversial, but I think it's really good that Apex had a really rough and hard time over the last year and lost a lot of players, because I think Respawn in that time realized what Apex truly is and how they can actually cater to the players instead of just pumping random stuff out every single season. The new approach has been awesome, and I hope Respawn can maintain it. And honestly, I can't wait to see what the hell Apex 2.0 could be after all of these recent mid-season updates just been really big. Basically, Duels is great. Go play it right now. It feels nothing like Arenas, so if you hate Arenas, ignore the fact that it's called Arenas Duels.